most recently, I would say, so I'm a Spanish speaker. So that's like a tool that I'm so grateful for, because for some families, I can make that call and speak Spanish. But then we have friends here in St. Louis, St. Charles, Missouri, where we have families coming from all over. And recently we had a friend come from Ukraine. And so immediately the barrier was the language, but to have talking points to quickly like just build the connection, to build trust, to say, hey, how are you? What do you need? Sending a picture of myself, like just making those connections immediately and not having to wait for someone or looking for someone out there who speaks the language, but that immediately I could be a resource and a tool and an advocate, because I think that's what platforms like Talking Points allow us to do, is to serve and advocate for our families, you know, because through that, then there's a door for families to say, how does this work? When I haven't, received this information, where do I go? Where do I look? And so that at least begins those conversations. But yeah, I would say I'm just grateful for that I could help any family with anything, because Talking Points has created a way to do that.
That's wonderful. And did you see specifically that family buy in and be able to connect with you?
Yes, absolutely. They knew quickly, immediately, that that was one way they could, get to me. And I just think it's comforting, because I can't imagine, we talk about our students and their affective filter, but I think families too, there's so much they're navigating. If they're new to the country, it's navigating like the systems and the culture and just so many things. And everything probably feels like a barrier. I mean, everything's just like a hurdle. So I would imagine to just have a connection where it's like, okay, finally, like I can just communicate and be understood and be heard, be seen. I think that's powerful.